Welcome back, guys, to Scarlet Nexus. Well, last episode, after reaching Babe only for it to shut itself down with a pulse of Red String's power taking place, we returned back to the hideout with mission complete to enact a new plan. Heading to the Kunad Gate and using the Red Strings to send Kasane back in time to meet her mother during the Lokusho City Other attack, saving child Yuito and bringing Wakana forward to our present. Now Standby Phase 10 has begun, with more bonding and gifting to begin. Bonding time! It all begins. Standby Phase 10 is underway.
Arashi, do you have a second? It's about this program. After the update... She seems unusually focused. Is she making a new program?
Whoa, Kasane!
This is a video game. You're playing instead of doing work?
I could say you caught me, but this is what I always do. It's kind of pointless yelling at me over things like this anymore.
Why do you want to skip out on work so much?
It's not that simple. This is a defensive measure to ensure I don't waste my precious stamina and mental energy on pointless work.
Defensive measure? That's basically...
Arashi, got a minute? Did you come to scold me about my work ethic too?
Now's not the time for jokes. Major General Fubuki might be in trouble.
What happened?
I haven't been able to reach him for the past few hours. His geolocation isn't available either. The OSF hasn't been able to help. We're working in the dark.
It's probably best we go look for him then.
No, we don't need to do that.
How come?
Because he's going to wander back like nothing happened. Going to look for him is just a waste of time.
Saving your only brother is a waste of your time?
I'm saying my time shouldn't be used on a pointless effort.
Fine. Let me try putting it another way. Which do you think is better? Wasting a moment of your time on pointless work? Or losing him and regretting it for the rest of your life?
Lose him? Right. You... I see. You may have a point. Haruka, send me Fubuki's last known location.
Okay, hold on. There, I sent it. It was a while ago, so we should expand the search. Arashi? Did she just leave?
Can you track her location with GPS?
I'm doing it, but I'm getting her geolocation data coming from everywhere. I can't get a lock on her current location.
It must be her hypervelocity. We should wait and see where she ends up before we go after her.
Arashi stopped. She's...
It's Arashi. Rebel is blocking my path. I'll need your power to move this. I'll send you the coordinates.
I'm heading out to the coordinates. Looks like it's around the abandoned subway.
I should seriously like her slacking when it comes to the whole powers thing. Seems overuse of powers after all is just straight up bad.
Arashi, I'm inside the abandoned subway, headed your way.
Copy that. Hurry if you can. I'll continue investigating the area. Later then.
Hey, Arashi! She just does whatever she wants.
And we didn't?
I want to talk, Kasane.
I'm stuck in here. I can't even move on. Oh, they're my level again.
Good.
These bonding episodes might be my own death at this rate. Actually, well, I'm all on my lonesome. Oh, I should have waited for this.
Give it to me, Arashi.
Don't fail.
It's down. Let's finish it.
The enemy is attacking with electricity. You'll be shocked and unable to move if it hits you.
It's gonna be a lot of shocking, I'm sure. Man.
There's nowhere to run.
I got a few of them at least.
I'll follow up.
Let's keep going.
Leave me alone.
This is pretty good.
Close.
That was not a battle arena I liked. Not at all. Oh man.
For you, Kasane. Let's get rid of them.
The enemy shell is broken. Kasane, now the...
Got it.
Thankfully, he got wrecked, so I'm good with that.
Support me.
Well, I think I'll be nosy into another room a little bit. Oh, I can't jump over the train. Just for that.
I need your help. Lend me your power. I'll do it. Checkmate. Use it well.
Leave nothing!
I've got a nearby resource reading. You'll need to break its outer shell. Kasane, use your psycho...
Got it. It's over.
Kinesis and hit it with something heavy.
I've already done it. But I missed a power-up on the way, and another area I could have probably bashed through by looking at things. Oh, thanks for light jelly.
Don't fail!
Also, I've already been through this pathway. I was wondering when the actual combat-based bonding missions would begin, because we still hadn't really had one. We had that one. Okay, we had one in Seiran, but that literally took us to a field battle. Versus the missions that we have in Yuito that were taking us quite long ways within these places. So now we get that. Meanwhile, could get the experience, I guess.
Please, Kyoka. Help me, Shiden.
The shell is broken. Attack now.
Useless. Checkmate.
Oh, I don't know how much experience I get. 2,772 is probably worth me caring to do, isn't it?
Got it.
Probably.
I've almost reached the coordinates.
Copy that. I'm getting reports about a gust of wind blowing through the city.
What?
Yes, it's not causing any damage, but apparently it's unsettling. I just thought you should know.
That gust. I don't think it'll be coming back. I'm betting it was Arashi. She was probably running all over the place looking for traces of Major General Fubuki. Despite what she was saying, she must be really worried.
If I can just find an opening.
Arashi!
Kasane, what took you so long?
I came here as soon as I could. I'll save my questions for later. First, we have to do something about this.
Yeah.
Okay, now we can keep going. Is Major General Fubuki up ahead?
Probably. It looks like there was a big fight here. The damage seems recent.
They just won't let up. What gives?
They're not going to stop me.
Rando Pendos?
Lend me your power.
Let's have some fun. Leave nothing!
Kasane, normal human speed can't keep up with that other. Use SAS.
It's
Luca
Let's hurry up
would
and
beg
take
to
care
differ,
of it.
I feel.
This area is particularly in danger of caving in. Understood. You be
I'll do it!
careful too. If it's caved in ahead, Fubuki won't be able to move.
Damn you!
So she is worried. We need to hurry for her peace of mind.
Checkmate.
Well,
More power.
I thought you were going to use your special ability.
Alright, let's go. Settle down! Got it! Good. More rubble.
Leave it to me.
Fubuki!
Arashi? What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same thing. What happened?
I was investigating the area when the extinction belt suddenly descended and jammed my transmissions. Then the others suddenly appeared and destroyed the path, trapping me here.
I knew I didn't need to come all this way. Honestly.
No, you still saved me. Thank you, Kasane. I'm sorry to have bothered you, sis.
Yeah, no kidding. Now I'm exhausted.
Sorry. I guess this makes it the second time you saved me.
Did something similar to this happen in the past?
Yes, back when I was a kid, and scouted by the OSF. Arashi threw a big tantrum using her power, and told them they couldn't take me with them.
What? But it's obligatory. It's no use trying to change their mind. So why?
The OSF and death go hand in hand. Sometimes we need to accept the irrational. I might be able to handle that, but I knew full well that someone earnest like him wasn't equipped to deal with it. And those who aren't equipped to deal with it have a high chance of dying needlessly. So I thought I'd save everyone the trouble and stop him from being enlisted in the first place. Although in the end, I wasn't able to change anything. Just a child's tantrum. That was the biggest waste of my entire life. My brother ended up enlisting in the OSF and somehow even managed to climb up to regiment commander. On the other hand, I got injured, got the top brass on my back, making me run PR. Just the worst.
Injured? So you got hurt?
Yeah, I did something really stupid. I used my hypervelocity and tore my limbs off when I hit a wall.
What?
Don't worry, they fixed them right up so there's barely even a scar. But like you said, my pointless action didn't yield me anything. Just like today.
Neither of them were pointless to me.
Fubuki?
You risked your life to protect me. You used your tiny body to shield me. Ever since I saw that, I wanted to become someone who could risk their life for another. And while you were healing, I found out how fun letters could be.
Letters? What letters?
Did you forget? You wrote me letters as part of your physical therapy treatments for your hands. That's why I started writing letters too. It's like a hobby of mine now.
Really?
It helps me relax. There's something else it helps me with too. It helps me remember the time you defended me. It really cheers me up. So it wasn't pointless.
Huh.
So about today, do you really think it was pointless?
Yeah, I do.
I see.
I really hate wasted effort, but that doesn't mean it's all bad. It's fine doing something like this once in a while. It's a little embarrassing how it goes against everything I believe in, though. Kasane, you really are strong. Even with all this discouragement, you just take it and keep fighting.
That's thanks to you and everyone else. I'm not that strong on my own.
I don't remember doing anything special, but I guess I'm happy I could help.
We reached bond level 5 with Arashi and are just now completely shocked that she was running around. What did she do? Like, she had like her hands up and clipped a low ceiling or a door or something and just like, oh, my limbs are left behind. And then she's just kind of like, well, yeah, it happened. It's barely a scar. I'm like, well, wasn't that astonishingly painful? And oh my god. How clean of a rip was this? How are they actually working? I guess the medical technology is that good, but still? So matter of fact, yeah, I was just running around hypervelocity and yeah, I tore my limbs off. Yeah, it was just an average day. On level 5 gives us the prolonged SAS hypervelocity effect.
I hate trouble, but I'm always willing to help you whenever you need me to. I never thought I'd hear that from you. I'm honored, thank you.
Just don't get your limbs torn off. Memories are a problem. I wonder if there's an easy way to erase them. Although erasing them from another person's brain is too much like personality rehabilitation for my liking. Well, I remembered, so I thought I'd read the letters again, but unfortunately I threw them all away. It's really too bad. I don't think the garbage dissolution has started yet, so why don't you go get them out? Think about it. This unit doesn't separate trash. I'm not digging letters out of an unsanitary place like that. Tell me again what happened on the moon. I've been thinking about what Kaguro said, about what the lunar people are trying to do and what happened, but I'm still not confident I'd understand. I'd like you to explain it to me again. Don't worry about it, Tsugumi. Aside from me and Kyoko, it was a lot of information for all of you to process. As far as I understand, it all began when colonists were sent to Earth from the moon. Yeah, I guess it was around then. Colonists' goal was to return to their homeland and reduce the population of the overpopulated moon. However, they ran into a problem. The other particles to transform humans into others started falling down the moon and the Earth. In order to draw those particles away from the moon, they needed to override the gravity device that was regulating Earth's climate. So they wanted to sacrifice Earth in order to save just the moon, and the one who was trying to execute that plan was Kaguro, who was an agent from the moon. Yeah, that's right, but I messed up. That's when the moon decided to try a different method. If they couldn't avoid the other particles from falling, then all they had to do was direct them all to Earth. If they enveloped the Earth with a belt of other particles, the colonists on Earth would be able to return to the moon. They could kill two birds with one stone, and also by also preventing the population from growing again. So that's the reason the extinction belt came to be. And does that mean the moon's plan succeeded? I don't know. After I lost contact with the moons, so I have no idea what happened up there. I can't imagine that everything worked out for them with the other particles, though. This is just a conjecture, but I believe the moon continues to face a crisis regardless of the results of their plan. You said the moon is responsible for the others descending onto Earth. No matter what their initial objectives may have been, continuing that for 2,000 years is abnormal, to say the least. Whether they're afraid of Earth's retaliation or they ran into some other trouble, the moon is facing desperate times. Yes, that's even though they have more advanced technology than we do. That is why I believe they are still being threatened by the others. Others on the moon too. If that's the case, it must be hard for you, Kaguro. I mean, that's your homeland and where your family is. I really appreciate your concern, Tsugumi, but I honestly have mixed feelings about it. Everything happened such a long time ago. Anyway, it's pretty much all I can tell you about it. That is everything about the moon. Just don't get your limbs ripped off from hypervelocity-ing. Let's give her an arcade game case. She probably needs it. And in arcades throughout the city, this machine can be purchased individually. The most popular game on the machine is the RTS, real-time strategy, Jama Akuma. The player tries to prevent people living in an apartment from going outside. People line up at arcades in the early morning to play it. Be neat!
You know what I like. Thanks.
Does she really need more games? Oh, you got a commercial use case. You know, I'm putting this in the hideout. Space. This game is rumored to train your power just by playing it. So this is light work, right? Yep. Oh my goodness. Well. Can we at least get rid of all this? Pretty please? Okay, who to choose next? Yuito, he says, already having chosen. Yuito. Oh, look, they're cooking. And so, our theories... Why are you wafting that at your nose? Can you not smell the bad? Our theories were confirmed. Yuito, also, I'm just going to point out, you don't have to use your power for this. Your hand is that far away. I didn't think you'd bring back our mum. I'm getting kind of nervous. What should I say to her? Bond with me first.
He and I share the same mother. I wonder how he feels about that. Yuito, are you free right now?
Yeah, what's up?
It's just, well, I thought we could talk about our mother. I'm sure we both have some things we want to say.
Yeah, I wanted to talk to you about that too, actually. Oh, why don't we head down to Mizuhagawa?
Why there?
I just thought a little picnic might help change the mood. I can make some food for us. What do you think?
A picnic in the middle of others? Well, I guess it'll warm us up for battle.
Yeah, it'll be field training. Let's head out in about an hour.
All right.
Looks like we took care of most of the others around here. Let's take a break. Here's your lunch.
Oh. This is pretty elaborate. You might even be better at this than Naomi. No, that's too much of a compliment.
I was going to make something simpler, but I got carried away. Is it too much?
It's fine. It tastes fine too.
Thanks. So, let's talk while we eat. I was surprised that you called my mom Mother.
You're the one that called my mother Mom.
That's the same... No, wait. I guess she raised you first.
Mother raised me when she was in Togetsu. Then she had you and your brother in Suo.
That means you're like my big sister then.
Wait a minute. Why am I your big sister?
You were raised first, so that means you're older than me.
Oh, I guess you're right. I hadn't thought about it that much.
Well, we really don't pay attention to actual age in the OSF.
I don't have memories from when Mother went away until I was adopted by the Randalls.
That's when my brother and I were born, so it must have been about 10 years. Were you in cryogenic sleep or something?
That's most likely the case. All I remember is losing my mother, and how painful it was.
Oh, right. But I was born because she left Togetsu, so that's a good thing for me, at least.
Right.
Oh, sorry. That was a little insensitive.
No. It's true that if Mother had stayed in Togetsu, you wouldn't have been born.
So, I guess I should call you Big Sister now?
Stop it. The only big sister I know is Naomi. It doesn't suit me.
Okay, I won't say it anymore.
That laugh. Is he trying to make me feel better? If he is, then maybe I was too hard on him.
Whew, that was quite the feast. Not too bad if I do say so myself.
Yes, it was good, thanks. How do you feel about seeing Mother?
It was necessary in order to save the world. But in truth, I was really happy to see her.
Me too. The moment I saw her face, it was like I was a child again. It was really strange.
Neither of us had seen her since we were young. There's just so much I want to tell her about.
So do I. I wonder if we'll have the time, though.
That's hard to say. Did you ask her how long she can stay in this time?
No, I haven't had the chance. I hope she'll stay forever.
Yeah. But as much as I want her to, I know in my heart that she won't be with us that long.
You're right. But we can't just spend all of our time being sad about it.
Yeah. Sorry for being a downer.
I wasn't accusing you of anything. I just don't want to think that not seeing her is the end of the relationship. Even if we can't be together, it doesn't mean we'll forget the people who loved us.
I was just a kid, but I remember being so happy when I was with my mom.
As long as we have those memories, no matter how much time passes, we're all still connected. Isn't that right, Naomi?
I like that way of thinking. Even without the red strings, our hearts are connected over time.
Yes. Though it sounds rather trite when you put it into words.
Really? I don't think it does. I will say the ability to time travel has really messed with us. But I am very thankful that it allowed me to see my mom again.
Yes. I have more good memories now.
Promise not to laugh, but when I actually saw her again and heard her voice, I felt a lump in my throat and almost started to cry.
Why would I laugh at you for that? I felt the same way.
I guess we've gotten a little too comfortable here.
This is perfect. Let's get a workout in before we head back.
Okay. Let's take care of this together.
Stay on guard. It might not be just them. Connect with SAS and don't forget your surroundings. This is starting to get a little awkward. Is it because he called me his big sister?
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I'll be careful.
Okay, let's go then.
It's because you are the big sister. You act like it.
Hey, Kasane. Remember how I called you a lone wolf before? Now that I think about it, I was wrong. You're no lone wolf. You're the one carrying everyone.
I feel like that's more your specialty.
Really? I think you're pretty good at it yourself. All of us count on you, including me.
We reached bond level 4 with Yuito. The Assault Vision, which has a ranged and cool sword strike.
You're pretty kind sometimes. Oh, wait, that didn't come out right.
It's fine. If that's the case, maybe some of your sincerity has rubbed off on me.
Can you give me some more detailed critique of the lunch I made? I want to consider it for next time. If I have to say something, I guess it was a little bland. You're very serious about this. What's so fun about housework? I haven't really thought about it. The sense of achievement, maybe? I like planning out the steps and doing things in order. It's like winning a game when I can clean up efficiently. Also, I used to do housework for myself, but now I'm doing it for someone else. It's a different kind of happiness to make someone else happy. It is. Too bad I'll never do it. No, I can't. Right, let's gift. He has quite a few things to give, and they're all things that he loves, and they're all Baki. This box is filled with Baki goods like rubber stamps and trading cards. It's opaque, so who knows what could be inside. Many Baki fans want the complete set. Do they know? Not allowed.
Whoa, thanks.
There's so many. I had to think of how I'll arrange them. I happen to have a lot of the same one. He likes duplicates. Oh god.
I should talk to Gemma.
A whole different... It's growing. The Baki floor light that faithfully reproduces Baki's soft and round form. Seeing Baki surrounded by warm light will undoubtedly brighten your day. I don't know. I kind of see this obsession over this one character really weirdly unhealthy.
Whoa, thanks.
Baki's light. It's lighting up the area in my heart too. Like, do you have other interests? I guess Dawn Pickles.
It's really reassuring having you nearby in battle. It might be weird for me to say, but I was able to realize how much I trust you.
I think I understand what you're saying. It wasn't all smooth, but I trust you now too.
Maybe it's exactly because it wasn't so smooth. I'm glad we're able to talk like this now.
Well, you put the light in the middle of that Baki, but level 5 of Yuito has now been reached. Prolonged SAS effect.
I feel like we've gotten pretty close. I hope you feel that way too.
Yes, I can read your actions now.
I'm quite glad we just jumped straight all the way up. Baki Dictionary. This comprehensive unabridged dictionary contains information on the official mascot of the Aloha Baki city computer Baki. Baki information is always expanding, so the dictionary is still incomplete. This is the latest edition, issue 47. Wait, that's what Baki is? How did I not know this until now? I was obviously not paying enough attention for that. It's the mascot of the supercomputer.
Whoa, thanks.
This is the newest version. Baki info's always been updated, so I have to check it constantly. How did I miss this? Well, as the plague of Baki continues to spread, I think we're gonna ditch to check if there's any quests. Now would be the time. Not necessarily to do them, just to check if there are some. And I guess now I don't need Yuito in the group because he's already reached level 5 somehow. Alright, there's none there. 2 Suo. You've seen worse plagues on these streams? I wonder what you mean. I have no clue what you mean. Ain't been no plagues here. I was trying to think of some of the worst plagues we've encountered in gaming. Advance Wars. The one Let's Play we've done of that, of the latest game that now soon won't be the latest game, when I think about it. That had a pretty serious plague in it. Dark Conflict or Days of Ruin, depending on where you were. I really love that game. That slightly darker Advance Wars. Well, we're kind of going to get the re-release of the very lighter Advance Wars. He says lighter when he adds war in the middle of it. I really love that game. That story was great. Okay. No quest, no quest, 2 quests. Seems that all our quests available were in State on.
Looks like there's a resource nearby.
Yes, Yuito. You can't tell me what to do. Shoo, little girl. I want to join the OSF to be like the person I admire. I'm small and not very strong, but I believe that no matter how big, how fierce in the other, you can defeat it by using your power effectively. Could you show me how to fight? It'd be great if you could use teleportation for me. For an adjustable dumbbell. I never thought you'd agree. I'm so happy. Are you a Luca fan? Yeah. Definitely. Yes, war is indeed light. You know what I mean. It's like, oh my god, I forgot about the other... Oh, we didn't even do that long ago. Valkyria Chronicles, where, you know, war presented in watercolor. People that work food stalls like me are very careful about fire. There are a lot of flammable buildings here. I heard that there are others who spray oil everywhere. If one of those attacked... Young lady, could you take down those villainous others to protect Seiran's famous food stall district? Sure thing. I will accept the quest. Disaster prevention. Is this game worth buying? Very much for me.
You're so handsome, Shiden. You'd be more popular with the girls if you didn't have such a bad attitude. Who do you think you are? Tsugumi is cold to you pretty frequently, too. Tsugumi is special. That's how it is with us. Also, I'm actually popular with girls, unlike you. I don't live my life trying to be popular.
Poor Shiden.